welcome to my YouTube channel. How is everyone doing? How are you? By the way, I'm going to make a bustier corset with cups. Drafting. I'm going to draft, but I'm not going to use it as a corset. I want to put it on my dress, so it's like corset dress, but I'll not do what? Put boning to it. Yeah. So I'm just going to make that pattern, but I'll not use boning on that pattern. So, yes. So how are you? How are you doing? Good morning. Yes. So how are you? How are you doing? So you can use this pattern for a corset, and you can use it for something else. Personally, I'm going to use it for something else. Yeah. I'll not bone it to be like a corset, but I'm going to draft, okay, like I would to a corset. All right. So we are going to begin. I'm going to split this into two to cater for the front and to cater for the back as well. Okay. So what do we do? Do we split or we use it as it is? What do we do? Tell me, my lovely people. Okay, let's begin. I want this video to be very short. Yeah, so let's begin. So how are you? How is everyone today? So I'm going to make a line here. This is going to separate my front from my back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use it in this way. First, I'm going to make a straight line. All right, so let me begin with the front pattern. Okay, so with the front pattern, I don't usually take away 2 inches, but I think this is not straight. So I'm going to use this as my beginning point. Okay, so we are going to start taking our measurements from here. So how is everyone doing? How are you? How is life? What's the time there? Where are you watching from? So we are going to take our vertical measurements. First, we are going to take our shoulder to bust, which is 10. Mine, shoulder to under bust, which is 13 in my case, and shoulder to waist, which is 16 in my case. Okay, I'm going to stop at the waistline because I need this corset short, because I'm going to use that pattern to join it on a dress. Yeah, so I'm going to take this side as well, shoulder to bust, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waist. Okay, so I'll put these lines in like this. All right, so this is for the front, and now I'm going to get my shoulder measurement, divide by 2, which is 7.5 in my case, and I'll come down by 1 inch to make for the shoulder slope. So I'm going to come here and make a neckline of 3 inches by 3 inches. Most people that is enough. For most people the neckline of 3 point by 3 is enough. So I will put the neckline here. Okay, and I'll connect this to this. All right, so I'm going to come here and measure the same measurement I used here, 7.5, and come up by 2 inches and make a chest line. All right, so I'm going to connect this to here. All right, so I'm going to come on my bust measurement and take my bust, my nipple to nipple measurement, divide by 2. So my nipple to nipple divide by 2 is 3.5 inches. So I'm going to make a measurement of 3.5 inches on all these lines. And I'll put a straight line here. Okay. So let's mark. This is shoulder line, bust line, under bust, waist, and this side, this is the chest line. You can make it long up to here depending on what you want. Okay, so now I'm going to measure the difference from my bust to my under bust. So the difference from my bust to my under bust is 3 inches. So I'm going to rotate this measuring tape 3 inches. If you have a compass, you can use a compass and make a circle. Okay, but I don't have a compass, so I'm going to use this method. I'm just placing this here and marking 3 inches around. All right, So we have our circle. Let me split this pattern. Let me remove this part. So we have our circle here. Okay, so now we are going to put in a dart, our waist dart. So I'm going to come down from my bust line 1 inch going down. So I'll come down by 1 inch, and I'm going to come here on my waist and make a dart of 2 inches. Okay, that depends on your bust, how bust you work. So I'm taking 2 inches dart. Okay, or let me take 1.5. 1.5, I will divide it equally by 2, so 0.75, 0.75. Okay, so I'm going to connect this here like this, and this here like this. So we have now our dart here. Okay, so I'm going to come here and measure my bust divide by 4. My bust divide by 4 is 9.5. So the same measurement I used on my bust is the same measurement I'm going to use on my chest line, 9.5. Okay, so I've not added the sewing allowance. Get me right, the sewing allowance is not included. So I'm going to come here in my waist and take my waist measurement divide by 4. My waist measurement divide by 4 is 8.5. I will measure this is 1.5, and also add it here, 1.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to join here like this. No sewing allowance. Okay, I'm marking this not to be confused when I'm cutting. All right, so I'm going to come on my bust here and take a dart of 2 inches. This dart of 2 inches is the difference from my back waist from my front waist, so it's 2 inches. So I'm going to connect it here like this. Okay, so after connecting it like this, I'm going to come on this line and divide it by 2. So after dividing it by 2, I'm going to connect this line to here like this. Okay, so I'm going to cut out first here. I'll branch off a bit here. Before I even cut out, I'm going to come here and divide this line again by 2 and get that center point. After getting the center point, I'm going to come in by 0.5 inches. So after coming in by 0.5, I'm going to connect this point to this point to this point. Okay, so all right, so this is our front armhole. All right, so note we don't have sewing allowance in this pattern. That's why I added no sewing allowance. Okay, when I'm cutting, I'll add it. Okay, so first I'm going to come and split here, and then come and split here. So after splitting, I'm going to take this and close this dart. Okay, alright, so after closing here, I'm going to recover this here, and after doing that, I'm going to cut off here excess. Okay, so let me cut off my neckline. Anyway, let me leave it. You can cut it off, you can leave it, but let's leave it for the start. All right, so now this is what we have now. Now what we are going to do, we are going to do some underbust contouring. We are going to come on the underbust line and go out by 0.5 inches. I'm going to come on my underbust and go out by 0.5 inches, and also on this side I'll go out by 0.5 inches. After going out by 0.5 inches, I'm going to bring it back to the line, to this line, and also this side I'll bring it back to this line. After bringing it back to this line, I'm going to connect it back here and connect it back here. So I'll connect it back here and this side as well. I'll connect it. Okay, so this is what we have now. Now I'm going to come and do an overbust tightening. I'm going to come here and I'm going to come here. This does not have centimeters. All right. I'm going to take 1.5 inch here. I'll make a straight line of 1.5 inch. So this will be the point. I'm going to make a straight line like this on this point, and I will come and connect these dots. So this is supposed to be a circle. This is supposed to be a circle like this. I have to check something again. All right. Whoosh! My goodness, sorry that happened. Sorry. So I'm going to come here and try draw like a straight line. Okay, excuse me. All right, so after doing this, I'm going to go out like from this straight line. This straight line is for the bust line. I'm going to come up like one, like let's come up by 0.75 inches, and then we will come out from this point by 0.75 again. So I'm going to connect this point back here. I've got out by 0.75, and after making a straight line from closing this dart, I came up by 0.75 and came out as well by 0.75. I connected it back here. Okay, so we are going to come up here. We already came up by 0.75 and under 0.75. So now I'm going to do an overbust depending on how I want my cap to look. If you want to slant it straight, you can slant it. If you want to make it a little bit like sweetheart, you can do that. Okay, but first I'm going to do an overbust tightening. So I'm going to come on this point and come out by 0.75. Okay, and also come out on this point by 0.75. You can take 0.5. Okay, you can take 0.5 or you can take 0.75, but most times 0.5 is enough. 0.5 is most times enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here and connect this I will come down. Let me use centimeters. This inch will disturb me. Where is my small inch measuring tape? Where did I put it? Okay. So let me use this small measuring tape. I want to use centimeters. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here by 2 centimeters. Okay. After coming down by 2 centimeters, I'll connect to this point. Remember, we came up by 0.75. So I'm going to connect to this point here. All right. So you're going to come down also on this line. And connect to here. Okay. So you must make sure that these points align. When you close them, they must be in alignment. So we shall do that when we have split this part. So depending on how you want your I'm going to come here down by 0.5 inches. So this is the 0.5 inch mark. I'll come down by 0.5 inch and blend it in with this cup here. Okay, so it's going to be like this. All right. So let's cut it out. So when I close here like this, okay. So you can decide to sew this cap like this as a 2-piece, or you can decide to make it a 3-piece. So if you want to make it a 3-piece, you can come here and go down by 1 inch and come on this side and go down by maybe 1.5 inch. Okay, and then you can take it so we are going to cut it out. So you straighten up this line here. I hope I did not confuse things, eh? So if you want to join this, so I'll separate it later, but I just want to see how it would come out. Okay. So there is a little shortage here. You can add it up. So this is how our bra cap came out. So this, when we are cutting it, we fuse it together. You cut it as one. This is how it is supposed to sit in. Okay, so this is our front. I'll cut it separately, but this is our front. Okay, so we are going to cut our back pattern. We are going to cut our back pattern. All right, so for our back pattern, I'm going to put in our measurements as we did in the beginning. Shoulder to bust, shoulder to underbust. We don't need underbust. Shoulder to bust, shoulder to waist. My shoulder to waist in the back is 14. Remember, your shoulder, your waist in the front and your waist in the back is not the same length. Yeah, for women, I don't know for men. So shoulder to waist is 14. Mine in the front is 16, in the back it's 14. So I'm using that. So this is my waist. We shall do as we did in the beginning, put in our neckline 3 inches. Our shoulder divide by 27.5, come down by 1 inch, make a shoulder slope. I'll not put in the neckline because I don't need it. Okay, so I'm going to come on this line. Hey, wait, I forgot zip allowance in the back. Sorry, I'll have to put it in. Okay, sorry for that. I'm going to take the measurements from here. 7.5 is here. My neckline is 3 inches. So I'll come down by 1 inch, make a shoulder slope, and down. So I'll not put in the neckline. So I'm going to come on this line and measure 7.5 again, come up by 2 inches as I did in the front, and then make a chest line. Okay, so this is bust line, this is waistline, and this is shoulder line. Don't get confused, this line we drew it because we had not left the what here. So now we are going to connect this back to here. Okay, now we shall put in our back armhole. So we are going to divide this by 2, and then we are going to measure our back. Back is our bust divide by 4 is 9.5. So after indicating 9.5, we are going to come and join it here like this. So now we are going to get our nipple to nipple measurement. But before we do that, I'm going to come on my waistline by 1 inch. Remember, our back is not straight, so I come on this waist point by 1 inch and connect to the neckline. Okay, so after this, I'm going to come from my waist here and take my nipple to nipple measurement, divide by 2. So my nipple to nipple measurement is 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. So I'll take 4.5 here. 4.5 is 3.5 plus the 1 inch we took away. I hope you get me. Okay, so now I'm going to get a dart, take a dart of 1 inch. And this dart, I'm going to connect it up here and up here. So I'm going to take my waist measurement from this point. So my waist measurement is 8.5. Waist divided by 2 is by 4 is 8.5. I'll add this 1 inch, making it 9.5. And I'll not add sewing allowance because we did not add sewing allowance in the front. So I'm not going to add sewing allowance here. Okay, so I'm just going to connect this here like this, right? So after that, I'm going to come, remember we came down here on our chest line by 0.5 inches. So I'm going to come down here by 0.5 inches. Okay, so I'll get this and place it here and see that they are equal in length. Okay, in length coming down. So when I make sure that they are equal, you can see that they are equal. I'm going to join my this to the center back. So depending on how you want to join it, if you want to join it straight, make it straight. If you want to join it in whichever direction you want to take it. So I'm going to join it and I'll take it to the bust line. Okay, so I'm going to take it up to the bust line. So after taking it to the bust line, I'm going to do some bust tightening here. So I will do this, take 1 inch and connect back like this. Okay, so this is what we have on the back. So I'm going to come here on my back and come up by 0.5 inches or 2 centimeters. If you want, if you're using centimeters, you can use 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters is more than 0.5, but you can use it, it's okay. So after doing that, I'm going to get a curved ruler and join this here like this, or make it with a straight line, depending. You can take it with a straight line or take it curved. This helps to prevent zipper bulging in the back. Okay, so this is my back pattern. This is my back pattern. So I'm going to cut it out. I told you I'm making a dress, and this dress is going to be, I'm going to join it with a skirt down. So forgive its shortness. Where did I put the cover here? Oh my God, where is the cover? Where is the cover? I don't see the cover of this. I'll check later. So I'm going to cut. So when you're making zip allowance here, you add just 1 inch. You add 1 inch in the back. That 1 inch caters for the zipper allowance. So I'll fold this. So in the back as well, you might not need to again divide the pattern after closing here. It's okay. Remember, since this is a corset, it's tight, eh? So you have to blend this back in. So All right, so this is my back pattern. This is a strapless pattern. It has no straps, but I'll add straps on it when I'm done. I'll sew this dress. You'll see the outcome. This is the front and this is the back. And this is my cap. So this is how my corset pattern is. So that's it. The front and the back together looks like this. Okay. So you can decide to sew it seamless. You cut this as one and this as one, then put boning channels on it, or this center part has to be on fold. Okay. So you can decide to fold this and make it unfold and cut it together, or you can decide to split it. It's up to you. So this is how it came out. So that's it for today. Yeah, I've seen my cover. I told you I would be quick enough. Yeah, I've used 46 minutes, not bad. So that's my corset pattern. So I have to leave you. Today I'll stop there. We'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll cut this dress. This is, I'm not going to use boning in it. I'm just using this structure to make the dress, but it will not be like this, okay? It will be like this, but I'll not put boning. It's just going to be a simple dress, but with a corset pattern, okay? So I'll use this, but not today, please. Not today. I have to say goodbye to you. Please subscribe, everyone who has not subscribed to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I put up a new video. I usually come live every day. Usually every day I come live. So if you can check on me, hit the notification so that when I come live, YouTube will notify you, will tell you, oh, she has gone live. Yes, so hit the notification bell, subscribe, check out other videos on my YouTube channel. The playlists on my YouTube channel, you can check them out and play them. Yeah, they are good videos, I believe. So thank you everyone who has watched this live. I have to go. Tomorrow I'll do this. I'll sew this, okay? I'll show you the process, how I sewed everything. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I love you. Bye bye. I love you.